any other, any from the site yourself, like thinking about the architecture itself, what do you want to see on there? What do you ideally see, or have an idea? We're leaving it up to the students to either expand upon, maybe condense where they feel it's necessary, but always great to have an idea, you know, from you. Is there an about page? Now we know there's a commerce, you know, a 101, a how-to page type thing. Anything else you might foresee?
Let me just have a quick look at, you sent me an email some time ago, and let me just have another quick look at it and see. Main objectives, awareness of the product, purchase pages, content you want to have, about, how to, website examples. Well, I gave you a couple examples of sites that we've just put together, we're still working on. So I'm just trying to think, what else do I want on there? Perhaps I can get back to you on that, and you know, I'll start to sketch something out and make sure that it includes all the components that I think we're going to need. So if a follow-up email that you can send out to the students would work, then I think that's the best way to go.
Absolutely, for sure. I think the students, at least I hope the students are probably already kind of percolating and brewing right now as to what pages would be appropriate, but it's always nice to be able to hear from you, you know, oh, I really want to have a section on me because I'm the creator, you know, anything like that. So you can let us know as soon as possible if you could. I think that's everything that I felt that we might have wanted to know. Students, are there any further questions that we have for Larry? No? Okay. Here, I thought they'd be talking your ear off, Larry.
They asked some great questions, things that I wasn't even thinking of. So they've certainly filled in a lot of the blanks that I didn't provide. So can I get an idea of what's the timeline? How is this thing unfold now from this point?
So from this point, we probably won't have you involved until the end. The students, just from, you know, from my point of view, for me, the students will create and do a little bit of research on the user journey, you know, how they're going to go through the site, what pages they might feel might be necessary outside of what you've talked about. And then they're going to create the actual architecture and the flow. So knowing that it's a one-page site was great, or that you would like to have that, but still where else everything is going to fit in. And then they're going to create some wireframes, and they will then put together a full website for you, and that's what will bring you in. It'll be prototyped and everything, so we'll be able to click through and you can actually fully go through and test the functionality of desktop and mobile sites, and then you can decide.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Yeah, all good. So one of the questions that I think we need to answer on this side, it just came to mind, is why a downspout diverter? Why is it needed, right? Once people understand why it's needed, it's a simple purchase. It's like,
yeah,
it just resolves a whole bunch of problems. So why is a diverter needed? You answer that question, or I'll answer it for you, but you put that part in the website, and that's going to end up translating into success for us, for sure.
I just have one question. Sorry.
Yeah.
For like image wise, are you going to be looking for infographic as well as like images, like if for like instruction purposes or anything like that? Like, would you like want that side of it? Sorry, my brain not working.
No problem.
But
so
yeah,
I don't necessarily have the same vocabulary as you when it comes to you know, this work. I'm not 100% sure what an infographic is compared to an image.
So like basically, like, will we have like would you want us to design for you, like for instructions or something like that? Like, would you want that illustrated, or do you already have like for image, like, because people like to look at, you know, like instructions are easier to follow when they're image based.
Sure.
Do you already have something like that, or would you want us to design you something?
So the manufacturer of the product put together those images for me on the existing, the older diverter. And, you know, I wrote up all the instructions in English. I sent them off to a friend living in Quebec who made sure everything was translated properly in French. And then it was all sent over to China, and China took everything and then made the step-by-step images that were required for the assembly and installation instructions. That's how we went last time. We're probably going to do that again.
Okay, lovely. I just wanted.
But perhaps you will have some images that I can send to China that they can incorporate into their design. And I'm also pushing them to put this video together, because they're going to have 3D printed samples in their hands very, very soon. So they can start putting videos and things together. So we might have that stuff available, you know, as you progress through this project.
That sounds great, Larry. I think for now we could, you know, we could always use some placeholder section, obviously, for that, as it'll be something that we expect, you know, hopefully once the site goes live, you would have something like that, especially if that is a big sell feature as to, you know, once you see this, of course, you're going to want one. So obviously our students should keep that in mind for our site. Is there any other questions, folks? No? Okay. I thought someone was popping in. All right, Larry, well, I guess we can let you go. I might send you another email in the next, maybe I'm hoping day. I might wait and see if the students have any kind of explosive thoughts or questions, and they can maybe divert them to me. And they can send them to me, and then I can collect if any of those come in, and I'll send them to you. Their next phase of work is to essentially begin immediately and due next week. So if there is any other further information that you have, the sooner you can kind of push that through to us, the better. I know you made a couple notes in regards to kind of the Q&A. Those things obviously can come later, but if there's any idea for length of copy or any other pages or things that you want included on the site right now that might impact the flow of the site, the amount of pages, etc., if you could let us know that as soon as possible. Other than that, we'll be in touch soon to look at the next phase of things. Okay.
Very good. All good.
Awesome, Larry. Okay, well, students, if you could stick around for a few more minutes, we'll let Larry go. Thanks again so much, Larry, for your time. It's great to see you again, and we'll see you in the next coming weeks.
Very good, and thanks everybody for your design work in the first section. It was a lot of fun, a lot of interesting ideas there. Sorry to 8 out of 9 of your groups, but y'all did a great job. Thank you. Take care.
Thanks, Larry. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.